Greetings and salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stasis. I'm Count Jack Fisco. Come join me for another horror adventure. I assume we want to... Whoa! Is this the frickin' hive? Holy shit.
A hive?
Matei Eugen Vasile. Vasile? Yeah, structural engineer, security
These
level 2.
creatures are following their base instincts. Breeding, eating.
Yeah. Ernest Gunn, chemist, CMed, security level 2. Leon Boschart? Crewman, Groom Lake Gen, security level 1. Hardened organic growth. The lustrous surface is punctured by an occasional ripple. Lovely. Sir Jordi Escobar, Junior Crewman, Groom Lake Gen, security level 1. The function of this viscous mucus is unknown. Solidified mucus. Tiny ridges of tissue vibrate along the edge of the crusted organic matter. Soft organic growth. The porous material resembles the softness and stickiness of used chewing gum. A heavy lump of flesh glistens. Carl Anstead, Junior Command Personnel CMed, Security Level 2. Alright, was there anything I could... Oh, hello. E-Touch. Odd name. Medical Lab Technician CMed, Security Level 2. None of this was clickable, was it? Whoa, I saw something. Javier Tomei, Senior Medical Assistant, CMed, Security Level 1. Where am I going? Oh, okay, it automatically transitioned. It didn't show me there was a transition.
Maintenance and repair and solid waste disposal facility is overdue by 9,125 days.
Good grief. Wait. That's like years, not months.
A
What
heavy
the
odor.
hell?
Looks like it was sealed in during construction.
Thank you.
Cylinder's been engulfed in gelatinous mucus. Plasma cutter. This versatile slicing tool has been fixed to the side of the loader. Well, got a tool. Oh my god. This genetic anomaly grows from the walls like cancerous tumor. Oh my gosh,
Never
they're
seen
alive.
anything as disgusting as this place.
An abomination lies motionless in the puddle of putrid liquid. Abstract form. An effigy has been sculpted from a slab of mucus. Its role is unknown. Hard bony growth. Knobs of bone protrude from the surface. Whoa. I guess we're getting the plasma cutter and getting the hell out of here. This is a big plasma cutter. That's bigger than I thought it was. Oh, okay, there's something else to click on here. Easily accessible distribution box is standard on all heavy-duty equipment. There's a power cell, and this looks disgusting. Okay, so we got another power cell. I guess that's all we're here for? Was the cutter in the power cell? There was the power station, the pad, back in the other area. So I'm gonna go see if we can do anything there really quick before we move forward. Okay. Do I need to use it to cut into the refrigeration unit? That would actually make sense. Yeah, let's go stand on the power pad. Wait for the charge up. Full power. Well, first things first. I'm sure there's a death involved. You always have to click twice, because I want to make sure you don't do it accidentally. Oh dear. Well, that's one way to do it. Holy crap, what if we overcharged the thing? I didn't save the game. I'm gonna be right back, because I didn't save it before I killed myself. I totally forgot that step, so yeah. Okay, let's try this again. This time we're gonna save before anything else happens. Alright, so let's use the cutter on the door. Whoa, it's a laser. That's cool. Got a PDA and a corpse. An icy mist rises off the frozen human body. What? Why would we... Okay, we got an eyeball. Why? just read the PDA. Scott Tanaka. February 6th. Jared would make for a useful business partner, but I can't even suggest it to him without him erupting into a fit of rage and beginning to rant that ain't how it's done in my family. Will the man honestly expect to get anywhere without once taking help from those more intelligent than he is? Yeah, he's an angry psychopath that's going to murder your face, but let's see how this goes. February 11th. The Groom Lake has been a pleasure to be aboard thus far. Much more entertaining than being on Earth. Even my family's private island isn't this entertaining. Granted, there isn't much left to do now that all the indigenous animals have been hunted and killed. Space, however, is infinite. Wow, we really just drove Earth right into the ground, didn't we? March 20th. I feel as though planning an April Fool's joke almost 2 weeks in advance is a little pathetic, especially when the plan consists of a single prank, pouring water on Jared. April 2nd. I poured water on him, just a little glass, and the consequences? The hulking dimwit chased me down the corridor with a wrench, slicing a reasonable portion of my forehead open. Yeah. So that's where the cut was. Now I'm thoroughly convinced he's deranged and will be doing some investigation. May 14th. After agreeing to transfer a sum of money, I convinced Dr. Graham to obtain Jared's medical records for me. Jared really is mentally ill. He suffers from outbursts of rage. According to one report, he murdered his brother by crushing him to death with a car. It goes on to note that Jared believes it to be the will of the Lord. Capitalized, just like that. How the hell did he manage to get a position in the most important area of the ship? Well, let's stay on his good side. Yeah, see, that makes a lot more sense. You found out he was a psychopath. June 4th. I'm beginning to miss my father's mansion more with each passing day. Having maids and chef to cater me around was how I was raised. To be responsible for cleaning up after myself and walking all the way to the mess hall for food remains a challenge. Seriously, dude? Well, pull that silver spoon out of your butt, okay? August 23rd. Sometimes I question my own sanity. I briefly criticized Jared's hobby of repairing that old transport pod and, oh, the daggered stare he gave me in return. What did I think I could possibly accomplish by talking to him about it? I don't know. August 22nd. Unbelievable. He burned my thesaurus. Jared marched towards me, ripped it from my hands, and set it on fire. Then he screamed, "April Fools," and sprinted away, waving the burning pages above his head. That is psychotic. That is psychotic. September 19th. I can't begin to say how many times I've retyped my entries. They feel not as good. There's a better word, I swear it. I would kill to get my thesaurus back. How can anyone respect me if I don't sound smart? That's not okay. September 28th. I give up. I ran Dr. Graham today and he remarked how I sounded less of a pretentious asshole. I guess I just talk like an ordinary person from now on. Oh hey, ordinary is a pretty big word. Wow. October 30th. My arms hurt. It was hard work to get all the fungus out of the generators. We did it though. Cleaning is not easy. I feel a sense of accomplishment. That's what happens when you do your own shit, dude. November 13th. I guess Jared isn't all bad. He apologized to me for losing his temper so often, and you know what? I apologized in return. I don't remember the last time I did that. Well, look, it's my and Heidi's crawling off that high horse. November 15th. Holy shit, it turns out the guy has a bunch of rations tucked away. He shared them with me. Even though he's almost out. If I don't starve to death here, I may have to put him in charge of Tanaka Investments charity, which doesn't exist yet. November 22nd. Engineering is now on total lockdown. We have to keep whatever those things are away from the generators. I don't think we'll ever see the light of day again. At least when I die, it'll be with the only real friend I ever had. How does that have to do with the title entries, rations are here? Okay, that's weird. December 23rd. Engineering is now on total lockdown. We have to keep... Okay, there's a glitch. It's showing both entries for that one. Okay, so we don't get to see what the hell rations was here, because there's a bug in the code of the game. Well, that sucks. Well, that's his side of the story. I guess I'm not getting the... Oh, I have the plasma cutters. What the hell? Oh, that's the goop from his face. So I guess the eyeball was what we needed? Guess we get back into the pod. I don't remember there being anything before that required an eyeball, so we'll probably need it for later. Although I have no idea why we'd be suddenly possessed to just smash a skull and scoop up the eyeball. Seems a little insane. Not that the rest of this game has been remotely sane. Visitor Center. Let's get that last achievement for exploration or plot or whatever. A single room, huh? That took us far. Looks like another loader, though. Plastic sheets. Thick plastic sheets dangle forgotten among the unfinished construction project. Temporary platform has been left to rot in the sealed maintenance bay. Scaffolding. And click on it. I'm sure it's pretty
Gotta
stable.
find another way out.
Power down loader. A heavy-duty loader covers a thin layer of sparkling dust that's idle. Loose panel. Maintenance panel has been violently bent open. I bet we put the power cell in here and make it rip through the wall. Bet you anything. Makes sense. Retinal scanner. Okay, now we know what we needed the eyeball for. Okay, I get the idea. Can I back out and get the eyeball? Stop that. Give me the frozen eyeball. Well, that looks like a mess of circuits. Oh, yeah, I gotta use the power cell. Why can't we just use our inventory while we're on that screen? It would make more sense. Well, it's alive. Sound of the loader engine echoes through the maintenance bay. Go get him, boy! Go get him. Hit the gas, man. I assume we're looking at the bottom? What? Hope that was an important piece of equipment. That thing just lurched right out of the gate. Holy crap! That was excessive. I said hit the gas, not floor it. Exposed plastic protrudes from the partially destroyed scale model of the Groom... Oh, it was a scale model.
Welcome to the Groom Lake Visitor Center. Kane Corporation trusts that you'll enjoy your stay. Please ensure your personal data tag is updated with your medical history and is functioning correctly.
Is that why we're still carrying the damn thing with us? The aft section of the model suffered less damage, but reveals of hairline cracks throughout. Like the real Groom Lake, it'll soon collapse under its own weight. Information kiosks we can read. The loader has no more power after unleashing its kinetic energy on the wall. You don't say. Information kiosk. Yeah, let's click on this thing. Actually, first things first. Can I grab anything off of this?
Launched in 2100, the tower was 6,106 feet long. This massive nuclear fusion-powered ship was used extensively as a planetary mining platform. 15 years of atmospheric exposure resulted in a weakened hull and her decommissioning.
Lovely.
Kane Mining Limited was founded in 2050. Henry Kane was appointed to exercise control over East Asian Pacific debt repayment through mining asset acquisition.
Interesting. Oh, okay. If you have to run around the ship, then let's do these two
This
first.
poster depicts a 95-year-old Henry Kane in the prime of his life.
Prime? Okay.
Did you know? Kane Mining Limited was rebranded as Kane Corporation in June 2019.
Interesting. Let's grab the model and then these kiosks.
In 2116, Kane Corporation recruited a vessel from its mining fleet to be repurposed as a laboratory.
Interesting. And that's how it became the lab ship that it is.
Henry Kane was born to an impoverished family in January the 26th, 2000. His mother,
Damn.
Clara, was a store clerk, and his father, Edmund, was a veterinarian.
You're 95, so the year is 2095, I take it?
Henry Kane was born to an impoverished family in January
Nope,
the
same
26th,
dialogue. If I can, and it doesn't take too long, I will try to go back and get those 3 deaths that I missed, but if I don't, it's not that big of a deal. I did want to try to catch them all, but I still have to move on to the sequel to this, Kane.
Clara was rechristened the Groom Lake in 2120 when she left dry dock and began her journey towards the outer planets.
Interesting.
Charles Clark Kane has proudly taken over the reins from his father and continues his family's legacy.
Oh, okay, so it is later than 2095.
A replica of a statue of remembrance that stands in Washington, D.C.
I'm trying to remember what year it is.
In 2077, a mile below the surface, Camp 571 in Japan produced a treasure trove of medical research documentation.
Of what?
Did you know? Henry Kane served in the military and was a decorated naval aviator.
Interesting.
The rapid advancement of medical research and its auxiliary studies culminated in the perfection of genetic manipulation. Popularized by the media as a medical Cold War, the eugenics age far exceeded selective breeding. In 2049, a worldwide ban was placed on unapproved genetic modification.
I mean, it makes sense. Once we have genetic therapy to a point where we can use it effectively, it's going to get very controversial and very ugly. But if it's properly regulated, that could help humanity so much. It could wipe out diseases, famines, illnesses. My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy it. You all take care of yourselves. If you want to see more of me, keep up the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below, and please remember to take that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, everyone.